Thelma Lawson.
Yes, big brother.
That was a spectacular performance.
HOH comes with a whole lot of responsibilities. I believe it's easier to control animals than human beings.
Now, this is a fact. When it comes to Big Brother Naija Season 10, if you close your eyes for a minute, you will miss out on a lot of things. Because tell me how and where did we have the Thelma Lawson and Koinkumi dynamic? Did you see this coming? Plus, Big Brother has changed up some rules in his house, and I'm here to tell you all about it.
You like Thelma?
Bro, he likes Thelma.
He does?
Yes.
So why do you say you don't?
Why do you think I like her?
I don't know. But you know she likes me.
Guys, we have a new head of house, and this time not just a new head of house, we have a female head of house in the person of Thelma Lawson. However, there's a new twist when it comes to the head of house challenger, and I'll be explaining that to you right here on this channel. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Lucy's Quick One, talking the Big Brother Naija show season 10, 10 over 10, 10 over tears, 10 over drama, 10 over love. Guys, Big Brother has brought in new rules, and I'm here to explain to you about the new rules as well as the sanctions that he's going to be giving some of the housemates. But before then, let's talk about how the Sunday live eviction show went. Now, Ebuka comes in to break some tables, and I really like the way the eviction show went, because I was reading comments and I saw people say that Ebuka didn't do too much. I love the fact that he didn't do too much. So we, the audience, already knew that nobody was going home, but the housemates did not know. So Ebuka goes into the house to have a little bit of chit chat with the housemates. He starts with the person called Culture. He calls Culture and says, Culture, you guys have been talking about the fact that you guys do not want to be head of house for the longest. Like, I have never heard that housemates are running away from being head of house. Why do you think this is? And then Culture is like, see, Ebuka, let me tell you something. Have you seen Jason J? Have you seen the way he looks? The fight is settled, the problems that he had all in 1 week. I don't think anybody wants to go through that. Have you seen the housemates? Who wants to come and control these guys? Like, they are not cooperative at all. Now, Culture made a very sensitive statement. He says that it is easier to control animals than to control human beings. Culture 2025. And when he said it, I was like, yeah. The houses were like, really, Culture? Ebuka was like, so you guys are really running away from being head of house? And he says, see, to be honest with this set, I would rather be a head of house probably like the 4th week. But for now, no, my lord. Ebuka was like, okay. Now, Ebuka moves from Culture, guys, to Sabrina. And he reminds her of her statement that she made immediately after they lost their wager, where she said she doesn't think that Nigerians know what a ball party means or what a ball is. And then she was like, no, that's not what she meant and all of that. She tried to like explain herself. Ebuka moves from that, or from Sabrina, he moves to Emisi. And the moment Ebuka called Emisi, I was like, what is he going to ask her? Is he going to ask about the fight? Is he going to ask her? I think there's so many things about this lady called Emisi in the space of 1 week. And now Ebuka is like, there has been conversations in the house about probably, the high probability that there are fake housemates. That who does she think is a fake housemate? And at that point, Missy was just looking like this. She she has this baby kind of eye. And then she was like, while she was still thinking, I was like, Missy will not call any name. But lo and behold, Missy called a name. She called Doris. And the moment Missy called Doris, Doris looked at Missy like, I will show you, don't worry. Now, like I said before, like the housemate did not know that nobody was going to be leaving, but we already knew. So Ebuka comes to tell them that, see, nobody is leaving, and everybody was jubilating and very happy. And Ebuka says, see, you might relax, but you know that you can't survive this next week. Somebody has to go home because the game is on. Now, Ebuka comes back to the audience to talk about the fact that, of course, from Monday, voting would start and would stop on Thursday. So for all those who have their faves already, I mean, I've been listening to a lot of people say that it's very difficult to like support somebody for now. But for all those who already have a fave, please go ahead to vote for your fave come Monday, immediately after the nominations are ended, right? Now, the second thing that Ebuka comes to explain is that the head of house challenger has a new twist, and let me explain that to you. Now, we already know that Thelma Lawson is the head of house, right? Thelma Lawson will be challenged by 5 other people. Now, what Ebuka was explaining was that anybody that comes in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, when it comes to the head of house challenge, right, they will now be the challengers come Monday. Let me break it down again. So for example, we have six housemates. We have the head of house, and we have 5 other people who came in second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. The remaining 5 people will be challenging the head of house come Monday. So that means that the head of house will not have the opportunity to pick his or her own challenger. The head of house will have to face these other people come Monday. So I can't wait to see if Thelma Lawson will be able to like retain her title as head of house. Now the second person, or the person that came in second, was actually Jason J. Well, let me even talk about the head of house challenge. When it comes to the head of house challenge for this Sunday, we had the men go first against themselves, and then the ladies against themselves. So for the men, you know, they had to fetch water into something and fill it up. The fastest person becomes the winner for that set, and then the fastest person was Jason J. When I saw Jason J, I was like, I mean, after all you had gone through, like, Jason, you don't want to rest, man? So Jason J was crowned winner for the men, right? And then we had the likes of Tega say, oh, his cup was broken. Somebody like Mensan said that somebody kicked his bottle down, all of that. But at the end of the day, it was still Jason J that became the winner. Now we moved on to the ladies, and the fastest person to finish up was Thelma Lawson. Now Thelma Lawson had to go against Jason J, and they had to put the balls in spots. So these guys were really trying to meet up. But for every time they would go to a party or move past a particular level, Big Brother would say, go back again. I was like, God, their backs were aching because they had to bend to carry the balls with spoons and all of that. Big Brother would say again. I was like, Big Brother is okay now. Long story short, guys, Thelma Lawson was crowned the head of house because she finished first, and then Big Brother was like, pick your house guests. Thelma called Koin Kumi. I mean, I was expecting I don't even know if I was expecting somebody else other than Koin Kumi. I was just wondering, like, why Koin Kumi? But I was like, this is a game and everybody's playing the game, so maybe. Now I could read comments about, oh, Isabella is going to be affected and all of that. I don't think so. I somehow think that Isabella would also have the freedom to be able to see other housemates, talk to other people, and move around with other people. So I think that it's vice versa, like everybody wins at the end of the day. But like I said, this might just last for only one night. If Thelma Lawson is not able to win the head of house challenger come Monday, which is in a few hours, right, she might have to relinquish her position to somebody else who will be enjoying the position of head of house, and the person probably will be having his or her own guests come Monday. Big Brother also said something about languages, and that's where I'm going to before I wrap up on this episode. Now, Big Brother talks about the fact that, you know, there was a fight. We all know about that massive fight that happened on Thursday, whereby people flouted his rules when it comes to speaking languages in his house. Now, I know that when it comes to Big Brother, certain topics are off discussion and certain things are off discussion. Things like languages are not used in Big Brother's house. Topics like politics are not discussed, as well as religion, because these things are aspects when it comes to Nigerians that are quite sensitive, and if it feels like one person is being heard and the other person is not being heard, it's going to cause a lot of problems in the country. You understand what I'm talking about? So these aspects of Nigeria have been banned in the house. But you know that after the Thursday pool party happened, we had the likes of Imisi, we had Ruboy speak languages. I mean, they're not even the only ones that even have spoken their languages, their native dialects in the house. We've had other people say one or two things. So Big Brother had to remind them and say, guys, do not flout my rules when it comes to languages. Please stick to the rules of the game, and then let's see how that goes for you. If you know you cannot stick to the rules, please, my door is always open for you to like leave. So guys, let me know what you think about Big Brother warning them again. Do you think that the housemate will be able to stick to his rules, especially when it comes to not speaking languages in his house? I would like to know in the comment section. I noticed something too. I just noticed, because like I said, a lot of things are happening in the house. I noticed that immediately after the live eviction show, we had the likes of Victory and Joanna having a conversation, getting to know each other better. In as much as I am not against any kind of friendship, I just wanted to tell you that I noticed that. And then later on, after the live eviction show, we had a fight between Joanna and I think it was Ivata. They were arguing about cake or no cake, and that's because it was Denari's birthday and they celebrated Denari. Denari is like the first housemate to celebrate his birthday in Big Brother's house, and then there was name calling and all of that. I was like, I guess that this drama will not end. Guys, let me know what you think about the head of house. Do you think that Thelma Lawson will be able to retain her title as head of house? I'd like to know in the comment section. I got you more right here on this channel. Till then, remember to enjoy every moment. Bye.